Hi, how are we? Hi, Stellenia. How you going, bud? Sorry, I'm still trying to make sure I've got everything sorted here. Uh, Oven is on and heating up. I've got all my ingredients ready. I'm making scones, or I think probably the closest thing to you guys when you have like biscuits and gravy. These are kind of like the English version of biscuits. Which can be had like sweet or savory. You can add stuff to them like currants or fruit, like dried fruit or pumpkin or anything really. My dad used to make like cheese and bacon ones that were so good. Hi, Mark Stolson, Liz. Hi, love. How are you? Can everyone hear me okay? Not too quiet or anything, is it? Just let me know in the comments. I hope Mike's having a nice birthday, Liz. He told me that he's added 2 years to your life instead of having his birthday this year. Thank you, Stills. Now, I do have the link there, but this is my first time streaming on my mobile, so this is purely from my mobile phone. So I don't know if I can actually add people. I don't know how it comes through. Oh, I see. Okay. Hi, Heather. So, yeah, as I said, I'm in the description. I am making scones today because it's my day off. And I just got something like a nice bit of sweet and savory. So, usually you have it with a bit of jam and cream. I don't have any cream, but some nice butter and jam is really nice, especially when they're warm. Very, very, very simple recipe. You're not supposed to, but I melt the butter down when I mix it all in. Otherwise, I end up with like buttery lumps. Yeah, this is basically my day. Warm dates going straight from the oven with real butter. Right, exactly, Mark. Although I can do without like the sultanas. Right, so I have, and yes, I am using a casserole dish because I don't actually have a mixing bowl. Stupid me. It's the only thing big enough that I have. So 3 cups of self-raising flour. I've got about half a cup of plain flour just for dusting when I pull everything out of the bowl to mix it. So you knead it like dough. And I've eyeballed some butter, which I've melted in the microwave for like 20 seconds. Just because it's easier to incorporate. Oh, and I have about a cup and a half of milk. Yeah, you don't work the dough too. You've just got to incorporate it. Making enough for the whole class. Hell yeah, I am. It actually makes a lot. Like, I might have to get a second tin to pop in the oven. We'll see. We will see. But yeah, it makes heaps. Like, some nice, really big scones. So, okay. Make a nice well in the middle there. All that flour for our wet ingredients. Oh, forgot we're not in school. If anyone would like to come up and hang out while I'm squirreling out and doing this, you're more than welcome to. I like a bit of banter. And I don't want to feel like I'm doing a cooking class. I kind of am right now. All right, in goes the butter. In goes the milk. And I probably should have mixed it a little bit first. Wooden spoon. And I'm basically just gonna stir these together until I get a rough dough. I can actually see whether I need to add a little more milk. And like it does, it forms pretty quickly. All right. Very sticky dough. End up with like dough, which I now have to get messy and knead with my hands, which I have already washed. Just in case anyone's like, freaking out. Hey, how do I wash your hands? I did before I started the video. It's clean, trust me. Now, I need a little more, but need a little more. Actually, maybe not. We'll see. Dough. I forgot to take my ring off. This is gonna get messy, you guys. Oh my god. Oops. Oh, the only thing I have is a fork. Thank you for waiting until now. Till I jump in the background. Thanks so much.
No,
You had to wait until I got. You had to wait until I got my hands dirty, didn't you?
yeah, I didn't. You were facing me when I first clicked on the thing, so.
Oh my god!
How's
And
everything?
we got Mike.
Good.
Hi, kids.
Look at that. What's up, Mike?
Happy
Hi, Del.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
No.
Hi, Mike.
I told you I'm skipping it this year. Liz stole it. Liz stole it. She gets to be a year older, and I get to just go on cruising as I am.
No. No, she gets to be 2 years older.
Correct.
Hello to everyone in the chat.
How
Hi,
are
everyone
y'all
in chat.
doing? It's been a while since I've had people like actual people up on my panel.
It's been a minute since I saw you too.
My volume low or something?
Yeah, I've been working.
Yeah, I called you with my mind because I was thinking about you yesterday and today.
Oh, my ears are low because I'm old. Nice.
I can't see the chat.
Yeah, Mike, I'm glad you came up because I was just about to tell her, I'm like, oh, I haven't even shaved, and you come up here. And I'm like, oh, I feel good now.
Yeah, well, we bearded folks got to stick together.
Yeah. I usually.
Why not? It's gonna be cold soon enough.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna be going into winter, so it's a good excuse. Saves on buying face warmers.
Speaking of cold, wait do you see what I've got planned to keep the fish warm this year?
Ew.
Mm-hmm. Some pretty interesting stuff. Off-griddy stuff.
Ew. So better than the
copper pipe last year
running through the fire. Yeah.
Well, I'm incorporating the copper pipe, kind of. I am. It'll get used, but no, definitely have some more sustainable plans than just that.
I think I might have stuffed this. It's quite.
What are you making?
Scones. So like biscuits.
I know what scones
like biscuits and gravy. Yeah.
We enjoy scones.
It's like the British version. The British version of biscuits, I think.
So basically, the British version of biscuits and gravy is just they call them scones instead of biscuits and gravy.
Well, scones are more of a sweet thing. So you
Oh.
have them with like jam and whipped cream,
Well, yeah, or raspberry jelly.
or like marmalade. Yeah, jelly jam. See?
Oh, I came outside. Excuse me.
You can add like dates or like dried fruit.
Yeah. Over
Even
here,
like cheese and bacon bits, or
yeah,
so
in Jersey,
it's
when
a
they make
very
the scones,
versatile kind of thing.
here in Jersey, where I live at, when they make the scones in different areas, they add almonds, dates, or raisins, depending on who's making it, or depending on what you'll find inside.
Little tip for next time, I forgot, when you're kneading the dough, it's always good to like wet your hands beforehand. I kind of forgot. I squirreled out today. I just kind of had the idea to make some. Just dive in and
I'm
make
having
it.
really low volume issues. I can barely hear anybody.
Did you get a phone
Oh,
call?
sorry.
I don't know why. It's really weird because
Did it start that way?
no, it's not Bluetooth. I don't
Did
know.
it start
I
that
don't know
way?
what, yeah, there's like.
Try jump out and jump back in again.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Try that.
Yeah, because sometimes I'll get
Yes.
a phone call while I'm on, and then when the phone call goes away, it sounds really, really low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Almost there. Almost there. All right, bear with me, Mike. Needed to clean off a finger. There we go.
Say something.
How's
Something.
that now?
No, I'm still low as hell.
Something
You
I don't know.
tried the volume?
weird.
Eh?
Because
volume.
you're running.
It's your
It's because
Bluetooth.
you're getting old, Mike. You need a hearing
Yeah, it could
aid.
be. No, it's really low. I don't know. It's just it's very strange. Like it's
Yeah.
sounds fine on Liz's phone. Liz over there can. You know what? Crank your volume up, and then I'll just listen on your phone and apply from there. Oh, but she's
Yeah,
lagging,
look,
so I'm
I
going to be
can
behind
hear
by
you
like
now.
10 seconds.
That's another side of getting old, Mike. All right.
Was that
I
me?
think.
Yeah. Oh, wait. I think I got it. Say something. Say anything.
Think you got it?
Yeah, there it is.
Something, anything.
Yeah.
Where did
Okay,
Stills go?
Where did what go? Oh, I don't know.
Stilling
Where did he go, Still?
he's just got black screen now.
I don't know what he's doing in the dark like that. What are you doing in the dark like that, Still?
I'm outside. I came outside so
okay.
I could smoke.
Oh, I got you.
Right. I need a glass.
It's dark out here.
What's wrong with her phone?
home, so I can't smoke in
Roll
the house.
this out a bit. Flatten this out.
I like that we're just watching you cook. Except we're not really watching you cook. We're watching you.
Just watching me.
We know
yeah.
we know you're cooking. This is not exactly the cooking show because
I need more flour.
Yeah. Are you going to call out the ingredients you're using at least?
Right?
Yeah, so, yeah, I did actually. So I'm using, yes, the oven is preheating, Mark. So this recipe is very basic. It is self-raising flour, about 3 cups. Plain flour for dusting. About 1.5 cups of milk. And roughly 80 grams of butter.
Ooh, butter.
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 Butter, baby.
Yeah. So you mix your self-raising flour, the butter, and the milk to form a dough, which doesn't take long. And then as soon as that's incorporated, you turn it out onto like a chopping board or onto your countertop, and you roll it out.
Okay, can I get you?
Do you let the dough set for any amount of time before you?
Nope. Straight away, like
A quick second.
I've rolled it out. I'm now making like little round biscuits that'll go on my baking tray. So about 12 of those will fit on a tray because they do like expand a little bit.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Coffee sounds good.
They're just a nice little snacky type thing for me. And the weather's kind of been a bit, it's been a little bit grey and dreary.
Oh, good now. Okay.
A lot of rain, or
Yeah, a little bit.
or just cloudy.
A bit of both. So it's been on and off a little bit.
Wait, you guys are still in winter, aren't you?
Yeah, pretty much. So we're going into spring, I think, now.
Yeah, transitioning like where we are.
Yeah, so we're transitioning the other way.
Yep.
Right.
So
The
we're going
opposite land.
winter into spring,
That means her weather goes.
and you guys are going summer into fall. If I got it right.
Opposite land, and she's in the future.
And she's in the future.
Yeah. Da, da, da. So yeah, it'll turn out. Hopefully a dozen. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I do with my
I want some freaking scones now.
roughings.
I want some raspberry stuff so bad.
You looked at your wife when you said, "I seen that." I just seen you look
You
up.
could,
Oh, the freaking scones.
you could make
And then he
some.
looks up.
You could make some damper in a fire.
Right? Right?
I like the way.
So
I like the way.
the same thing you can make into like a big round cake.
Yeah.
Wrap it in foil and then put it in some coals.
The hell happened? That's weird.
I have no. I think Still might have got a phone call.
But
He
yeah, you're right.
disappeared.
You're absolutely right.
Oil and put it in foil. She's making fun of us.
No, she's not making fun of her. She's just explaining that we could do it in our fire.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
there's actually-
so traditional owners of the land will actually make what is called damper, which is basically what I'm making. Like it's a very simple. I think they even just use water and flour.
Yep.
Maybe a bit of salt, and
Yep.
they will make it into like a big loaf. Wrap it in foil or traditionally leaves, and bury it in hot coals.
Mhm.
So it's like bread that's baked underground. It's really good.
It is really cool. There's a charcoal dusted biscuit like that too, and you basically take the biscuit dough and allow it to pick up the ash, and then you peel off the crust.
Yeah. Oh, I've seen that somewhere. Last day of winter today, spring tomorrow. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Mark.
I guess that means we're going into fall around here or something.
Yeah, we are.
Wow.
Still kind of sticky. I don't know whether I've done this right.
So Thursday is going to be a monster day. I'm driving down to Venice we've got,
Yeah.
I guess I've got 3 pickups on the way. Then I've got a big one in Venice and a big one in Sarasota, and then back. So it's
Nice.
it's an 8-hour round trip drive plus all the little deviations. So probably a 10-hour round trip drive, but
That's it's a long drive.
it's gonna be a day. It's gonna be a real day. I did get the truck fixed though, so
Oh, good.
that's good news.
And it didn't fall on you.
And it didn't fall on me. Well, I didn't fix it. I ended up having to take it to the to a mechanic. There was there was just some stuff I couldn't do. Like I'm a
Yeah.
fair mechanic, but laying on my back in the dirt, there's no way I'm going to be able to do a whole rear seal replacement and flex plate and that crap. So
Yeah, that's a lot.
if I had a
That's a
lift, I
lot.
could do it. I mean, as soon as you get it up on a lift, it's just taking a few bolts out and moving the shit back and sticking the new stuff in and putting it back again. But
Yeah, but trying to do it the way you were trying to do it.
Yeah.
Hey, Scotty Aquati, how are you?
what's up?
Welcome to Bacon with Dell.
Except she's not going to show you what she's baking. She's just going to tell you about it. Wait,
Well,
did I hear
That's
bacon?
because
Oh, they have a second annual bacon festival coming up.
Yeah, we have the Bacon
Ooh.
Festival coming in September. Bacon. Yeah, and it's one of those.
So
things
this is
where-
basically what I'm doing. I'm baking biscuits.
That is lovely. I want some.
And I still have a little dough left over, so I could probably do another 4 or 5 out of that,
Right.
which I
So
might.
now you have to wait until they're off the tray, though, and then do it again. And by that time,
No,
you've
no,
already
no.
eaten
I'm going to
4.
do a little tray.
Oh, okay.
I've got another little tray in the cupboard below me here.
Yep. Actually, those fire biscuits sound pretty good. Bro.
Yeah, and it's just so basic, like 2 or 3 ingredient recipe.
Mhm.
Right. Can we not do the acid kind though?
Not do the ashy kind? I'm gonna have to try the
just
ashy kind.
wrap them up in foil, wrap it up in tin foil, and pop it in the
Yeah.
coals. Like it's.
I mean, I've seen a dog eat it, so
I missed that.
You're probably better off that way.
Today's showstopper is scones. Thanks, Mark.
a little bit too much truth.
I should do a little like baking show, shouldn't I?
Sure, why not?
It's been a minute since I've actually felt like cooking anything, so
Yeah. I'm cooking ribs in the fire tomorrow.
Ooh,
Got
nice.
I got a nice slab of ribs that's gonna find its way into the
And I'm gonna make
coals.
cornbread muffins in the toaster.
Oh, and Heather's making cornbread muffins.
Cornbread.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, that'd be a similar thing again, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Cornbread.
Yep.
How do you make cornbread?
Toaster oven.
It doesn't turn out as well as an oven, but
You can make it work, don't you?
I mean, cornbread's just all it is cornmeal and buttermilk, basically.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was
other
asking.
stuff in it too, but that's the base.
Used to make it with jalapenos and sweet peppers, and that's freaking amazing.
Ooh.
But
that sounds good.
It's really amazing.
Savory cornbread.
Yeah, you mix some cheese into it and plenty of salt and pepper, and it's pretty damn amazing.
Ooh.
Yep.
That does sound pretty good.
And I don't even really like cornbread all that much. I'm starting to kind of develop a taste for some of it, but it's got to be really moist. But that peppered cornbread was freaking amazing.
Yeah, I don't like dry cornbread at all. Probably no dry cornbread around here.
I got to be able to slather a whole bunch of butter in it to make it worthwhile.
I suppose cornbread would be good with like a stew or something.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
So you use it to mop up.
It's good with barbecue.
It is. I like, if I have my choice between cornbread and about 20 different other breads, I will probably take one of the 20 other breads. But
You guys need to. Oh my god, there's so much flour all over my kitchen right now. Worth it.
Oh my god, Adele should see that video about getting makeup.
oh yeah.
She'd love it.
What's that?
Oh,
I
she was
could
talking about.
hear a little bit.
What
I
then?
could only hear like half of what she said.
Oh, we just happened to scroll across a video on Facebook of. It was titled "The most realistic cat bath I've ever seen," and it was about 3.5 minutes of a cat destroying a woman trying to give it a bath.
Well, not just
It was pretty-
destroying the woman, but destroying the
Yeah, ripped the
entire
curtains
That's
down. I
funny.
mean,
around them.
just totally
Lost
destroyed the
its
entire
shit.
everything. And I don't know
That's
how she came out of it
hilarious.
without a, without a
Well,
ripped
she
artery.
was all geared up, man. She had a hoodie on. She had on like 2 jackets.
Oh,
and
so she was prepared.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't work though. It
She
didn't
had
work.
on those long rubber gloves.
Cat
and
ripped her gloves off and
Welcome back, Stills.
tore into her. Yeah, she was pretty mucked up.
the curtain rod and the curtain, everything.
I mean, if people wanna insist on doing that to a freaking cat.
Cats keep themselves pretty clean.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know that there are like medical reasons to do that to a cat, but
Well, if they're flea infested, But other than
yeah,
that,
like mace
Or
and
if
stuff like
they
that.
made with something really
We are
good.
talking about saving a cat.
I know that older cats kind of have trouble cleaning themselves.
I don't know, man. The cat in that video was not having it though.
They could
Not
keep
at all.
herself super clean. She was always
Kinda
clean
funny.
evidence.
Yeah, when we had some feral cats that lived outside, and
Well, that we rescued.
I was taking them to get fixed, and one of the cats, I went to grab him, and I had gloves on, but it didn't matter. He tore through me. I came out with a pierced ear,
Seriously. All the way through the
Oh my
earlobe.
god.
all the way through the earlobe. I
Ooh.
was ripped to
It
pieces.
was, and all within like 2 seconds.
Yeah,
That
it was
Mike
so
just
fast.
Dropped him and went, okay, you'll go next.
They are. They're fast.
It was so fast, and I mean, he cut me like 9 times
No,
before
more than that.
I put him down, and I literally only had him in my hands for about 3 seconds.
Sure, it was a
Yeah, you ain't taking my manhood.
Yeah.
I was seriously cleaning Mike's wounds for like a good half hour after this 3 minutes or
Well, yeah, and
2 seconds.
what made me let go of him was he clamped on between my thumb and forefinger
In the webbing.
and just clamped on.
Oh, yeah.
And
That too, all the way through.
oh yeah, it was ugly, man. It was ugly.
I could have put.
Just one of the
jewelry,
reasons
like,
I don't mess
all
with cats.
over Mike. Yeah, I could have put jewelry
Poor
all over
kitty.
that day.
Poor kitty, he was fine. Nothing happened to the
Wait
kitty.
a minute. No, the rest of that story, okay, the reason why the cat was freaking out on Mike so much, okay, is that the cat, he never really liked Mike, and that's because Mike thought it was a girl. He kept insisting it was a female. And I was like, I don't think so. I think it's a male. And he kept
He was
insisting it was a female. That cat was like, no.
No, not having it.
I misgendered him, and he
How
wasn't
dare
having it.
you?
He did make
How dare you?
What's up, Scotty?
like Mike.
I don't think I actually ever saw him after that. He just skulked as soon as I came anywhere near him. He was gone.
Yeah, but you became his least favorite thing on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably that cat from that video that beat up that pit bull.
Oh yeah,
You seen it?
I haven't seen it, but
No,
I've seen cats do some crappy stuff to dogs, man.
it's amazing. There's a dog. He's behind a fence, right? And the cat's on the other side, and the dog's barking at, rah, 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 and the cat, is like, "What you talking about?" So the cat nonchalantly walks inside the gate from the side and walks up to the dog, and the dog starts barking, rah, 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 get out of here. And the cat goes up there and smacks him and everything, and now the dog's trying to run away, and the cat's chasing him. Nah, you done
That's
messed up.
funny.
I'll see if I can. I'll have to see if I can run across that one.
That sounds so cool.
He runs up the stairs and everything, like, "Did you let me in the house?"
Jesus Christ, Mark. 55 grains of lead and copper at 3,700 feet per second fix any feral cat. That's awful. Poor cat.
3,700 Feet thing, they'll still land on their feet.
I'm not entirely sure that's true. This one, I think, might very well have killed you anyway. Like,
Yeah.
he was such a badass. God. Yeah, and his mom was seriously was a serial killer. She collected the bones of her dead.
Wow.
She did.
She was a predator.
That's disturbing. That's slightly disturbing.
She was scary, man. I mean, every squirrel in the neighborhood disappeared when she moved in. Birds did not come down below the 12th limb anymore. She was a monster.
That's funny though.
And she had a little corner in the back under a jacuzzi where she collected the bones of her dead. There were when we finally got that jacuzzi
There's a
out of
little
there.
graveyard.
Yeah, when we finally got that jacuzzi out of there, there must have been 150 dead animals that were just nothing but bones. It was terrifying.
Wow.
Yeah. That cat was wrong. And she was super sweet when she wanted to be, but she was just an axe murderer.
All right, so I've ended up with 12 scones and 5 extras, well, 4.5 extras.
How long did it take to bake?
That's not really the question. The question is, how long do they take to ship?
I'd need a vacuum sealer, and
Man,
I don't know whether they'd get out of customs.
No, because of your milk and the butter.
Well, just because they're a food item.
No, you don't pasteurize
I
over
don't
here.
know.
Do you
Yeah,
have
we do.
pasteurizer? Yeah, everything and the milk and the butter is pasteurized.
As far as I know. Oh my god. Sorry, I have to clean up all this.
yeah, pasteurization stuff is overloaded anyway.
Wow. Well, I think by law they have to. Pasteurize it. And like heat treat it for parasites and crap.
Desperately need food.
Which is just a load of nonsense, because I grew up on freaking cow's milk that was straight out of the cow.
Well, yeah, but it came to
Basically,
you immediately. It didn't get stuck in a carton and then sit around on a shelf. So
you'd strain it for fur and dirt. Like, we'd clean off the udder before we milked them.
yeah.
So it'd basically be straining a bucket of milk for any sort of fur. Good to go.
Right.
In winter, I had warm milk on my cereal. It was great.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Oh, so good. In the middle of winter. Oh my god.
I'm
So
old
good.
enough.
I'm a Florida boy. Winter and I, don't really have that kind of communication.
Yeah.
I might look young, but I'm old enough that we used to still get the milk delivered in bottles at the house.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that. We had a dairy around the corner, and we would get bottled milk. But I think our dairy pasteurized anyway. I think we got bottled milk, but I think it was pasteurized.
I don't think it was pasteurized in the 70s. I'm not sure.
Probably not.
I know I drank the milk, but I don't remember because I was young. But I remember.
I do remember they had hand churned butter that was the most amazing thing I've ever had, and you can't find that anymore. It doesn't exist.
No.
It was so much better back then.
It really was. Like, people don't. You think about it. All of this stuff that people freak out about these days never killed any of us.
Right.
Right. Probably wouldn't kill half the people these days.
Yeah, the
It's
other half,
actually
though,
better for your
whatever.
immune system. Whatever. It's better for your immune system, I think.
Probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop these.
But it all comes down to getting sued. Everything we do comes down to whether or not somebody can blame you for it and then sue you for it.
What the
this is true.
Everything.
The
everything.
pasteurization came by because too many of the milk products were spoiling fast.
Yeah.
And people were getting sick because of it. There was no lawsuits. It was just too many people were getting sick, and it's just a better option.
Yeah. Well, it certainly is once it starts hitting store shelves. I mean, back in the day when they brought it to you in a bottle, it came out of the cow, an hour and a half earlier.
Less.
But
Yeah.
once it starts sitting on store shelves, all of a sudden everything goes to hell.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's dark stories.
And the shelf life of the milk as well. Sometimes it would only last like a day or 2 or 3. Like
Oh yeah.
because of
Well,
that.
this is it. And nowadays, so farmers will milk. They might milk every day of the week, but it's stored in a vat
Yeah, it's stored in a
until
silo.
the 6th day or whatever, and
Yeah.
then it's processed, bottled, and sent to wherever.
Yep.
Or they collect it in big liquid trucks and take it to a facility for that. All right. So
what are you
That's that for
putting
the
on your
next-
scones?
Yeah, they're in. So
Yeah, what are you putting on them?
putting on them?
Yeah, like an icing.
I've got
Get some-
no, not icing, but I have some jam and I've got some butter in the fridge.
Ooh,
I got
jam.
blackberry jam.
Nice.
Blackberry jam.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
I'm gonna go get a chair so I can sit down.
And tons of butter too, right?
And tons of butter. Yep.
Yeah.
Adele knows what she's doing. She's not screwing around.
Wait, Adele, say butter again.
Butter.
Butter.
Hey, Danny! Holy crap, man! Good to see ya.
Is that Danny Wishy?
Last
How
box
the fuck
zero.
are ya?
What's up, Danny? How
It's
you doing,
been a
man?
minute since I've
What's up,
seen
dude?
everyone. I'm just gonna sit here in the kitchen. Screw it. Screw it.
He's a glass box hero. Got on.
We were just talking about that today.
Yeah. How are you, Danny? It's been a minute, mate. I'm sorry I haven't been around much.
I like the glass box hero. And I was thinking,
Come on up, Danny.
Yeah. Did everyone go and vote on Danny's? So which of your parodies you like better? If you haven't,
didn't know
head
that was
over
happening.
to the community
No.
tab on Danny's YouTube. Oh, that's still in ya. Still in ya's being a creeper outside someone's window. There he is.
It's even worse, right?
And the cheesy smile to go with it. Nice.
The funny thing is, without the light on, I can just see his teeth.
It kind of looks like the
So
Cheshire Cat.
all you can see in the dark is the smile.
Yeah.
Like the Cheshire Cat.
Wow.
Finally
Yeah.
got that community tab. Well done. Yeah. That's awesome, Danny. I've seen you've been doing some streams with Gina, which I haven't been able to catch. Like YouTube's kind of fallen by the wayside for me of late, just because I've been working.
Sometimes you have
And
to do that.
when people are streaming, I'm either not awake or I'm not at home. So
Yeah.
kind of sucks.
I've been having the same kind of thing. That and I've got crappy internet too. So like a lot of the
Yeah.
time it's just too damn difficult.
I mean, I
Got
got
good
a new
bars tonight,
phone,
though.
so yeah, my phone seems to be doing really well, even though like I'm on limited speed, so I'm down to like 1.5 megabytes.
All right.
Until my plan ticks over. So it's doing really well.
All right. Yeah, I think actually that probably was
quality
just
on the
happened because
phone,
I just paid the bill, so I probably all of a sudden have like the max data that I'm supposed to have, and it'll be gone in a day.
Too busy nowadays to make content. Still working on parodies. Oh, cool. Yeah, you're really good at it.
Yeah, right. You got a little Nick thing for it.
Definitely.
Okay. I'm going to get my coffee.
Excuse me.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, coffee sounds good.
Yeah.
I've had several today.
I just muted myself before it went down the wrong side. Joking to myself.
Next one is going to be in 2 languages. Oh.
Oh.
Which
What's the second
languages? Well,
language?
obviously
Yeah.
English, and what's the second language? It's going to be in Spanish.
Howdy, French.
Oh, French. Yeah.
I don't know. I just made that up.
Oh, are you doing a parody of 99 Red Balloons? That would be cool. Oh, god dang it. The song is bilingual. That makes
That's
me
the only
think of
hint.
99 Red Balloons.
That's the only hint we're getting.
That makes me think of 99 Red Balloons. It's the only bilingual song I know. But that's not it.
That's what she said. All right.
Damn. Well, that's not much of a hint, Danny. Not helping me out.
There's so many languages in the world, right? It's very vague.
Damn it. Every time.
The language is correct, though. Not sure what that means.
Say
I'm not
something.
good at riddles.
What happened? Something.
Why can't I? Hang on a second.
Something. Oh man, I gotta go inside. These bugs.
All right, that's better. I can hear now. Sorry. I hit my Bluetooth and it knocked it out. The language is is it Rammstein? So it's German. Yeah, I can only think Rammstein.
What nationality is he?
Huh?
I said, what nationality is he?
Who?
Danny?
Yeah.
Let's see,
American.
His last name is Wetchy.
You know, he could be American German, American French, American this, Dutch. You know, he could be like you still have roots.
Yeah, Weshy. Well, Weshy's. I'm sure Danny will tell us.
You think Weshy is Scandinavian? German or Scandinavian? Okay, I know Stetcher is German, but it turns out I'm Italian, so what the hell? And for a minute, I was a Jew.
Scandinavian, German, American. That's an interesting. So you were both right.
Yeah, Heather hit the nail on the head on that one.
You're like America. You're the melting pot.
I think we're all the melting pot these days. Like we did a genealogy thing a couple of years back, and just what an absolute freaking mesh of genealogies. And then my son, of course, is even more meshed than I am.
Yeah.
Your ancestors were all over the place with theirs, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All I really know is I've got Scottish on one side, Irish on the other, and an English last name.
That explains a lot.
But both my parents were born in New Zealand, and I'm first generation Australian. So definitely a melting pot.
Crap.
So do you get 2 visas or one? Do you get Are you allowed dual citizenship or no?
No.
No.
Could have applied before I turned 18 for New Zealand, but my parents never thought of it.
Mm.
It kind of sucks because I've always wanted to go. Adele is basically a Mexican American to Australia. That's not very nice. Thanks, Daddy.
Right. You have Liz. You've got Liz, who's a fake Mexican. So she claims to be Mexican, but she doesn't speak any Spanish. And
and don't eat tortillas.
no, she doesn't eat tortillas. God knows the girl will eat some damn
Really?
tortillas. We got her.
I have a
birthday, we got her a tortilla blanket so she can wrap herself up like a big freaking burrito.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Uh-huh.
I've seen those. I love that. Oh, how is that not? I love Mexican food. Me too, actually. I love Italian food too.
Oh, I live in
I
New
should have
Jersey.
been born
It's one of the
Italian.
best places to eat Italian.
Love it.
We should do a cross-platform cooking show. Just have three people,
Yeah,
3 or 4
why not?
people up, and everybody cook at the same time. We'll all talk about
Yeah,
try and make each other
that'd
hungry,
be cool.
right?
One person cooks the entree, the other one dessert, and then
Main and then dessert. That's
appetizer.
cool. That's a good idea.
It's not a bad idea.
Appetizer, entree, and dessert.
I think I'm gonna need a bigger kitchen.
That's right. All mine's going to be in a fire, so
Yeah. That's cool. I used to do like baked potatoes in the fire.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't actually done a baked potato in the fire, and I probably should. It's just we've talked about it a couple of times. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Thing from the freezer going into my air fryer. Done. Okay, no, there's got to be rules around that. Then there has to be some sort of stipulation that says that there needs to be some sort of food preparation
Yeah.
outside of pulling it out of a freaking box. Cutting open the plastic.
Yeah, that does not count.
Well, that took me like 20 minutes, half an hour to do that, and they're about halfway done. So, speaking of which, I'm gonna go to the bathroom while I'm waiting for these to cook. I'll be right back.
She left us still.
So we'll be fine. We're big boys. We big boys.
I do want some freaking scones now, though.
How do you look at your wife when you said that again?
She wants them too, but she's gonna like make me make them because they're gonna have to go in the fire or something. So end up. Yeah. I don't know, since every time I've been cooking it. Yeah, it's right now. Oh, that's true. Yeah.
She can prep them up, and then you can take over after that.
Right.
Yeah. Teamwork.
Pepper, why?
And then you get the kid to clean the dishes.
Right. Liz.
You say you're right.
I can cook. Well, yeah, I guess that's true.
Too much.
I don't know, Danny. I cooked a lot for myself when I was single, mostly because I didn't really have a choice. But I don't know. I don't like I didn't really care for frozen food back then, and these days I'm still not a huge fan of it. But it's all I can do. It's all I can do. Oh my God, I am so tired. I did not sleep at all last night. I had to get the truck to the mechanic this morning. I was actually supposed to get the truck to the mechanic last night, but I got waylaid because I discovered that I had a flat tire, so I was going to have to change the tire. So at 4:30 this morning. I was up underneath the freaking truck, pulling the starter out, turning the crank and putting the starter back in again, and then changing 2 tires. So that was monstrous. But I did manage to get the truck over there.
What you had to get it repaired on the truck?
So the flex plate, the flywheel, I ripped teeth off of it at some point about 5 months ago on a rescue down in Tampa. And so we did manage to get it started again after about 3 days, and I drove it back up. I actually we put a new starter on it because we just thought the starter was being funky, and so got it started, headed back up again, drove about 30 miles, and it started doing the same thing again and just ragging. So I ended up in the pouring freaking rain in a rest stop, climbing under the truck and dropping the starter and zip tying it to the frame, and then I drove it 200 miles back with the freaking starter hanging underneath it. So it's been sitting there for 5 months, waiting for me to try and come up with enough money to get it fixed. And I was going to do it myself, but you really can't change a flywheel laying on your back in the dirt.
You know, Mike,
they're getting there.
You do a lot. Like try to help people out. Rescue and stuff like that. Don't feel. I don't know how to say it, but here it goes. Don't feel like I don't know. How can I say? I'm trying to find the words. Reach out to the community, for help as well.
Yeah, I mean, I work on it. Like, in fact, I've pretty much stayed off of YouTube because I've been doing exactly that, trying to get, I agree with you, Dellie, network, closer to home. So
yeah, but I also mean the fish, right here, the community here on YouTube with the Fish Fam.
Yeah, those scones, Danny, I feel like there's been so much like biscuits.
I feel like there's been so much reaching out to the Fish Fam that I try to avoid it. So, there's an awful lot of people that get into that space, and so I feel like it's kind of my responsibility to look outward.
Mike did actually set up a fundraiser for his birthday, which is today. Happy birthday! So please go over to his Facebook, or even I think on FishTubers notifications, you might have posted in there as well.
Maybe.
And if you can, go and make a donation. I already have.
I appreciate that.
I'd like to see more people donate to, your cause, because it's worthy. It's not just people asking for money for the sake of it. So.
Yeah, I feel like there's an awful lot of that goes around, so I just try to stay out of it. I figure, I'll build my network external and let that go on in the fish tube community, and I don't want to, I don't want to be a burden on that. It's not my, So.
I hear what you're saying, but it's not like we don't benefit.
It's a resource
from what you do as well. Because we enjoy your videos, we enjoy you doing the rescues, and we enjoy all that stuff.
And we enjoy your company on streams. So
yeah,
I appreciate that.
It's not like you deserve something. You deserve. You need some help, so why not?
Well, I hope the freaking state agrees. So I finally have gotten an inroad with Florida Fish and Wildlife, and it's a minor inroad, but they want a letter of intent before November for their December meeting. So, fingers crossed. Maybe they'll cut off a little bit for it.
Jesus Christ, Danny.
Eat a dick, Danny. You rat bastard. He said, "Fuck, Mike."
Yeah.
Man, I get some.
It's.
Is there more going? I don't have the chat up.
No, I'm waiting for it. This is what I've missed. I've missed just hanging out, talking crap, and talking about even serious stuff, but just hanging out with people. I've
I know, man. I
kind
used to love the
of,
Friday night hangs we used to do. We always just had crazy shit all night long. But it started getting like aggressive. So
Jesus Christ. Oh.
wow. All right, Danny. He's threatening to bite my winker off. Yeah. I don't know. I did not realize that was going to become a conversation about a tasty sausage.
Wow.
Danny, you should have just said, "I don't put baby food in my mouth."
Terry's coming. Jesus Christ.
So, Terry,
Now it's what letter of intent for what? What did I miss?
It's a letter of intent for the rescue. So Florida Fish and Wildlife is interested in what we're doing, and if the letter of intent is a good enough plan, that maybe they'll cut some of their funding off towards us so we can do some stuff. I don't know. We'll see.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, they have a meeting in December.
To have their support would be amazing.
Yeah. So,
hi Terry, how are you?
What's up, Terry? So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Fingers crossed, but no hope. I have long since bypassed a point where I go, oh yeah, this is going to happen. I just don't do that.
Yeah, if it happens, it happens. Hey.
Yeah.
It'd be great if it does.
It would be great
to have Fish and Wildlife supporting you would be awesome.
Yup. Well, and apparently, I mean, like it was already brought up before the board, but their meeting, this last meeting is in October, and it's already set. Like all the points of the meeting are already set, so I have to wait for the December meeting.
Yeah.
But that's the way time flies around here. That's 15 minutes from now. So.
That's still something, and that gives you enough time to get your submission, your letter of intent.
Yeah.
All right.
All the cool kids are doing.
I hope you guys are ready for some freaking deliciousness right now. Oh my god.
We are, but we're just going to get to watch you eat it, which is just not fair.
It's food porn.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, those look lovely.
They're good.
Now look from here. It's pretty professional looking there, girl.
Yeah. So all I did was use a glass. Yeah. I try.
Is that flour or powdered sugar on top?
Flour. Just because they were a little bit sticky. So.
Right.
I didn't want them to stick to the bake.
Yeah, the second row from the bottom to the left. That's the one I want.
Second row from
picked out.
Yeah.
Second row from the bottom
to the left.
To the left. Okay.
That's the first one you're gonna eat too on purpose, huh? Yeah.
No.
I think it needs bacon.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. You can put bacon and cheese in them, and it smells so good. It just smells like bread. Yummy. Now stuff them with jelly and coat with powder. I don't have powdered sugar. I need to try making biscuits the Aussie. Well, next time I might actually do some Anzac biscuits.
You have sugar? You have a blender? You always have powdered sugar.
I can make I have raw sugar. I might have left them in a little too long because they're a little crispy on the bottom, but it's all good.
To the left, down 3 times. Now we're down.
I'm gonna take the leftovers into the girls at work. You can freeze them. You can probably shouldn't. You can. So it'll-
Yeah, I'm gonna try some biscuits in the fryer or in the fire. I think that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Just put them in a little packet and let them cook up. Lots of butter and salt. I don't care. Extra butter, extra salt always helps.
That's the should I know that song? Slide to the left, slide to the right, crisscross, cha cha, real smooth.
Oh, you know the words.
I know that one. I can't remember what it's called. Do I have?
Cha-cha slide.
That's it.
Yeah, he
That
said
song.
it's the cha-cha slide, and he's
thing.
probably right.
That thing. Yeah, that.
I might be just setting us up to say something silly.
Cha cha, real smooth.
Hurry up and eat one of those, girls. My phone's about to die, and I want to at least see one consume.
Yeah, sorry. Oh,
Terry said, "Thanks, and I now have to watch it so you can dance along with it."
thanks. All right. So I should have softened. I should have left the butter out. It's hard now.
What time is it over there?
It is 12:46 p.m. There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Ooh.
There it is.
Move the
And
camera
making
down.
it this way.
Move the camera down. We want to see you spread that under.
Jesus Christ. I need to soften
Come on,
my
if you're going to
butter.
give us food porn, give us food porn.
Yeah,
Oh, wait a
right?
minute. Don't do that. You might get banned again.
Jesus Christ. What am I going to do with you lot?
I think I'm gonna have to take a ride to Washington, D.C.
I can't read my phone down. That's as far as it's going to go. And now I'm upside down.
We're all sideways and shit. And we lost her.
Oh, there's our
You know, she was mucking with she's mucking with the phone and she pushed the wrong button. So now she's got to come back in. And you know she's cussing right now.
Exclusive food nudity on this channel.
You know, it sucks too. My phone's going to drop out before I get to see one of those scones go down.
You see my dyslexia kick in just now?
I did.
I clearly see the word says excessive, but in my mouth I said exclusive.
Uh-huh.
I can clearly see what it said, man. I hate when that happens.
I have the same problem. I tend to write it more than I read it. Like I usually don't do dyslexic when I'm reading, but I do write stuff backwards sometimes.
God fucking damn it!
I told you so.
You were right. You were right.
Oh, did I just do that?
You're still here. You're just sideways.
I'm still here. Okay. Well, I don't know how to like. I can't do this. Hang on. Let's see if I can.
Flip your
Can
phone.
I do it?
There it is.
I can't because it's just. I can't do it. It's not letting me. Oh, there we go. All right. Butter's all soft.
Oh yeah.
Can I open my jar of no? Jesus Christ.
She comes back with a bloody stump. Careful, Adele.
You open the
Yeah.
we want to see you open the jar and everything.
No. I don't have the strength to open the jar properly.
Ooh, look at that spread.
Yeah, that's the blackberry jelly.
It's so good. I'm gonna break out in hives after this, but it's worth it.
Why are you gonna? What are you allergic to blackberries?
Gluten
Oh.
intolerant. Worth it. There you go.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I want one of those.
They're good.
Of course, part of it is that
But
I'm
they gotta be
freaking
hot.
starving right now.
I'm making it.
Yeah.
I heard that. I heard that.
Listen, I'm taking to do it.
He's gonna think
Well,
just
it'll
because
only
I'm his
take you
wife, I have
20
to make
minutes
them
to make
things.
some, though.
She's making ravioli, which is amazing, but it's not scones.
Ooh. No.
Well,
Well, see, while she's making ravioli, you could make the scones. Just saying.
It's a long walk to Australia, Liz.
Excessive food nudity on this channel.
Wow. Oh,
Come on, Danny, it's worth it.
wow.
At the night.
What are you getting buzzed
Oh,
by
yeah.
bugs? Oh, still locked up. There he is. He's back.
See that mosquito bite right there? Let's see. I'm trying to. There it is. God. Woo.
So, how have you been, Stills? You still working on that same house?
Yes.
What's taking you so long?
These people slowed me down. There's the other project that's going on here. They're slowing me down. They're lollygagging. So there's parts of this project now that I'm waiting on them to finish so I can continue.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, to the point where I started hemorrhaging money from what I was making and stuff like that, and I was starting to get upset and angry or whatever. But the homeowner said he'll reimburse me and compensate me for that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
They sound like they're really happy with your work.
Yes, with my work, to the point where they asked me to tile their bathroom from the other project that's going on because they don't trust their work.
Right.
Well, they've already seen your work.
That's why I'm over here because of that, because they like my work.
Yeah.
You know,
that's cool.
there ain't many places. It's not easy to find nowadays someone that does plumbing, electrical, framing, tile, roofing. You know, absolutely everything. Masonry.
Yeah. Usually people specialize in one thing.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, nowadays people just do one thing. Huh? Like.
Yeah, everyone's got like a specialty.
Yep, like those guys that spackle and stuff. They're amazing.
Yeah.
They spackle fast.
My phone's about to drop out. I'm gonna go get a charge and maybe I'll be back.
All right, Mike.
All right,
Mike.
No worries. I'm gonna hang around for a bit now.
Okay. Well, I might see you guys in a little bit as soon as my phone gets a little bit of a charge. Right now I'm at 2%. So.
All right.
All right.
Well, good to see you. Thanks for coming up.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Later, Mike.
My grandfather built his entire house. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems like a very lost art these days.
Yeah. I built the house I live in. I don't own it, but I built it.
Not from the ground up, though.
Just about. No, not from the ground up. No, but I had to almost. I took it down to like its bare skeleton. I took down the roofs. I only had the outer walls and the foundation and maybe the first floor and half of the second floor, and everything else is new. while I was building the place, I would always say,
Massive house.
I'm gonna move in here. The guys on the job site, they look at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, yo, put extra insulation in there. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna live here one day. Like, you're crazy. And then I lived there, and they're like, yo, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. You always said you would do it. I was serious
I
when
was going to say, next minute, the owner leaves you the house in the will.
No, her kid. She has kids, and they're trying to sell the property before she's even gone.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, she gave her son.
All the more reason.
One of her sons has power of attorney over her, and that's what he's trying to do.
Wow. That's low, man.
Yeah, so I'm on the hunt for a new place before it happens.
Good idea.
I pay so little, like, compared to what I'll have to pay later on. Like, I'm not even trying to think about it. My rent is gonna almost because my rent is it's gonna almost double. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
Yeah, because I've been there quite a while, and she hasn't raised my rent since I lived there.
Wow. You know, that's pretty lucky.
Oh man, I gotta.
They're a little crispy. They're still good.
Nice and warm. I know they probably get that.
Yeah, I'll take them into work. Yeah, I know my boss will love them. She likes anything like homemade.
Her
kids don't make shit for her.
She probably just likes anything.
She got
edible.
6 kids. She's got 6 kids. They don't do shit for
her. 6 kids.
5 boys and a girl.
Oh, she's fine. Maybe not now, but you know, she has boys. Boys take care of their mothers, and girls take care of their fathers.
I think she's just had a cut that I think the older boys have just moved out. I like living with her. Her daughter's back up from Melbourne, I think, or was going back to Melbourne. Messy situation there. But yeah, I love my boss. She's a good lady.
Have you been out anywhere? Have you been going out to, like, you know, relax anywhere, parks, beaches, or anything?
I haven't had any time to. This is like the first real day that I haven't been playing catch up, and I can just chill out. I had 3 days off, and then I worked yesterday, and I've got today off. So today I haven't really done anything. I did a little bit of laundry. I'm gonna do water changes later. That'll be about it. But I can just chill, watch movies or whatever. So I figured I'd just stream for a bit and catch up with everyone, and yeah, that'll be about it for me today, I think. I'm back to work tomorrow.
Here, Danny says, I had the opportunity to own my grandfather's house when he died, and my grandmother was moving into a home. I didn't think I could handle it at the time. I really wish I had a house.
A really nice house with a great layout. Yeah. I felt like that when my auntie moved into like a retirement villa. She's still in New Zealand, so there's no way like I could have lived in her house. She sold her house. But it was like 5 bedrooms, or like it was a huge house, and all of the gardens she tended to herself like every day. She was out in the garden doing stuff. Beautiful, beautiful house.
You know, my landlady's amazing. She still does her garden work. She prunes the hedges with by hand too. Yeah, I won't even do that. I got a machine to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll get there on the grass and everything and start scissoring. I'm like, wow. Yeah, she's
The
from a
yard,
different
yeah,
time.
the yard's something you can work on, Danny. Like, it is what you make of it.
Exactly. You can always turn it into add some, you know what I'm saying, cut the grass, dig a hole, make a pond, throw some fishes in there.
Yeah,
See?
retaining wall, whatever you want.
Yep, yep.
Just because the layout, it was swamp and there wasn't great. Yeah, because of trees. Oh, I see. Just turn it into a rainforest.
Uh,
Put a heap of tropical plants in it.
yeah, fish like mucky water. That's why I don't mind the way my 44-gallon looks now. oh, Del, you have to see what my flower horn here. All the snails, all the fishes, shrimp, everything. Anything that moved, he outed it. He ate it too. He grew fat.
That's what they do.
And then he took
I bet he's huge now.
and then he started moving. He started rearranging everything.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I remember that.
he made a big mound. But
He had a field day with all that substrate.
yeah,
It
you know,
turned the entire backyard into a pond. That would have been great, right up to the big concrete patio, right?
yeah, you see that? Yeah,
There you go.
you gotta see possibilities.
Mm.
Yeah, so people come to my house now, they see the tank and be like, "Oh, it's all dirty or whatever." I was like, "But that's what it looks like I'm saying under the rivers and stuff,
Yeah.
right? It's all dirty down there, so like just it's nothing
Yeah.
different. You know? Like
So
that's
long as your
their
fish is healthy and happy, who cares?
That's what I figured. But then now I'm not sure if I got a male there because his cock hasn't grown,
Mm.
or maybe
Well,
it
it's
could be because
possible.
yeah, or maybe it could be like he's stressed out because I haven't been around, and stuff like that to nurture him.
Well, I don't know, but at some point their cocks do grow.
Yeah.
So, like, how old is he now?
Oh, hey, still a few months. Yeah, not even a year. I think I got him. He was probably maybe about 2 months, if that.
Oh, okay. He was tiny.
Yeah, he was tiny.
He
Yeah,
was a tiny little guy.
yeah, he was a little tiny 2 inch, 3 inch guy.
Yeah, I don't know much about flower horns and their development.
They're aggressive. He, he bit
Well,
me.
yeah, they're aggressive. That's about it.
He bit me. I put my hand in the tank. I've always put my hand in the tank, but this time, no. Get it out.
He got ya.
Like, yeah, he kept coming at me, and I smacked him.
He's just
Yeah,
gonna get out of my house, bro.
yeah, he kept on. He didn't stop. He's like, yeah, you gonna smack me? I'm coming right back at you. This is my place. I gotta clean your place up.
They're funny. Just get a little bit of perspex and use it like a shield.
I miss my tanks. Right now, I'll be sitting down next to them, looking at them with the lights off.
Yeah, I do that with mine before I turn off their lights for the night. Sit here and watch everyone. I had a lot of die off, so I've kind of switched a few to different tanks and.
Yeah, I noticed I lost
Yeah.
a few fish here and there, but I just take it as normal loss.
Yeah, that's all I think that's all mine.
You know, because a fish died don't necessarily means there's something wrong in the tank or something else. Sometimes it just, you know, it might not been the best fish. You know, like it's
Yeah.
just, you know, right?
Oh, all my guppies are inbred to shit, so I'm not surprised.
You get what I mean? Like, because nature has its way of weeding the weak out. So that's the way I
Yeah.
see it. You know, like because everything in the tank else looks normal. So I guess it's just
Yeah.
weak. You know, that's all.
Yeah, that's it. 5 people still hanging out with me.
Oh,
Good
that's what's
stuff.
up. That's sweet.
You've all missed me, haven't you? I knew it.
You know it, girl. You know it. You see how fast we got up here? It's like a
I know,
down.
right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I was in there within 16 seconds. I was like, all right.
What
Yeah.
is that frosting? Oh, on my photo. That would be kind of flour or frosted sugar.
You said, what is that frosting on the biscuit?
Usually you use flour.
Mhm.
Out of context, that sounds very interesting. Scones there to take to work tomorrow. I'm gonna wrap them up.
How many are you going to take to work? 2, 3?
Most of them actually.
Oh, you're going to give a few out.
So,
Okay. 2 here, 2 there. Just one for you because I don't really like you. I'm still debating it.
yeah.
You know we
I
have
might
those
take half a
people in our
dozen into work tomorrow. I'll take half a dozen with me. The
lives.
boss will like them.
You know we have those people in our lives that you can't figure out whether you like them or not.
I think that's how people think about me. That's how I feel like people think of me. You should stuff
Yeah.
them with jelly. You can do. Well, what I'm doing
Well,
now, I just like cut them open like a biscuit, and then put butter and I've got blackberry jam
I don't know why would
or
you think
jelly.
that because I would I would base off people's reaction to me, like, and from what I
Mm.
see, you know, everyone reacts to you in a pleasant way. So, but over there,
Mostly.
I'm not there with you on a daily basis. But from what I see, yeah. So I
Yeah.
wouldn't know why
I mean,
you would think
I
that.
can only base it on what I see.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
No, but you're basing it off of thought. That's not what you said. You said it was. It's just your thought. So it's not factual.
Yeah.
I had a person like that for a long time. Um, we wound up being like the best of friends. But for years, I would see him, saying around the neighborhood, and I wouldn't say nothing to him. He wouldn't say nothing to me, and we had mutual friends, and
Yeah.
never say nothing to each other until one day, one of our mutual friends got
It
together and we smoked a bone together, and then after that, we became like the best of friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both admitted to each other, like, yeah, and, never say nothing to you on purpose, and me either.
Hmm.
Yeah, like I thought you didn't like me. Like I thought you didn't like me. Like I love you,
Yeah.
man. Come
I
here.
love you, man.
I love you, man. Bro hug.
So, this is what I do basically, like half a scone. Cut it in half, put butter on there, jam, or jelly as you call it, and then stuffed face.
Hey,
Mm.
finish that food porn. Let's see you bite it.
No. I've already done that once this last stream.
I gotta rewind.
Oh my god.
Watch
That's not disturbing at all.
watch the replay.
Yeah, one viewer now, thanks. Yeah, so jam like preserves, and then jelly is different, isn't it? I haven't actually seen like jelly. I don't know what jelly is. Jelly is strained jam. Ah, so it's jam without all the little bits of like fruit and seeds and stuff in it.
Yeah.
Ah.
Jam is a more pure version of a jelly.
Jam's just a preserve, yeah. Unrefined. Strained and then set like jelly, yeah. We have jams like that too. It just depends. If you get a good brand jam, then they usually have all the little bits of fruit and stuff.
I used to like marmalade when I was younger. Not anymore.
I didn't for ages, and then I kind of got used to it. I don't mind it sometimes.
I didn't like cabbage when I was younger. I love it now. Like the opposite. Taste buds.
Taste buds change over the years.
Yeah, because I used to see my mother making the cabbage soup and stinking up the house and everything, and then sitting down and enjoying the whole pot by herself because no one would want to partake.
No, I wanted to eat it.
That smell, like
Yeah.
even if it smelled like that, we figured it'll taste the same way. But nope.
No. Tried orange marmalade once. Didn't care for it if it were lemon. See, we get like lemon curd, or I'm trying to think what we call it. But lemon butter. Oh my god. That stuff is amazing.
Lemon butter. Wouldn't it cut? What is it? The acid in the lemon cut the butter?
It's not actual. Oh, I don't think it's actual butter, but it's like a spread, like jam.
Oh, okay. So it's like almond milk. It's not really milk, but
yeah, well, it's like lemon jam. Yeah.
That's one of my biggest pet peeves is people calling almond milk, and they're like, "Where's the nipple?"
Milk and nuts.
So how many of those things you scarfed already?
About half a dozen. That's 6.
You ate
That'll
6 of them?
Yeah, they're good. It's my afternoon tea. Actually, it's my lunch.
They go down like air, huh?
Yeah. Especially when I'm making myself. When they're nice and hot, hell yeah. And the good thing is, like, you can heat them back up. So. Tofu is soy cheese. They take soy milk and process it like cheese. Wow. I've seen this other thing where they make like vegan meat, and it's like flour, and it's like a dough that you wash it through water, and then like I don't know, there's a certain way that you cook it. You like boil it or something, or fry it. It's weird, and then it looks like shredded meat.
Now that we're talking something similar about this, everyone, please never eat that Beyond Meat stuff, that fake, meat.
I
No, for
can't
real, for
believe
real.
it's not chicken.
Yeah. No, for real. Don't eat it. It's not good for you. If it was good for you, they
No.
would say it, but they're not saying it's good for you. They want you to think just because it's a plant-based product, you know, that it's good for you automatically, but it's not. And that's what
Mm.
they're, they're so yeah. If it was good, if it was healthy for you, and they would be like, oh, it's plant-based, it's really healthy. They'll be shoving that healthy food, it's healthy word down your throat, but
Did
they
you know
can't.
they actually did a study that proved that men with further left views actually have less testosterone than conservative men? Okay, that's random.
That
So
was
now
man.
you're
What?
saying like your political preference is based on your genealogy and your so your like genetics?
Less testosterone. What? Conservative, man. I'm lost.
Hmm. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. That's something to think about. As men were given testosterone, their views changed. Oh, so there was an actual like study where they. Wow, that's crazy. Hmm.
I could see that.
Hmm. That's pretty interesting, actually. The more that I think about it. Hmm.
I could see that because
Yeah, for sure.
got them. Ooh, I found the mosquitoes. Ooh, got her. It was in the room with me too. Violating my space. Oh my god.
I don't know. You'll find out in a couple minutes. It'll come back.
Let her eat all she want, right? And then she wouldn't bother me for 100 days.
Ew. Yeah, and then 3,000 of her children rock up. She's like that. She's like that needy ex-wife. Well. Soy makes men softer and have higher levels of estrogen, which makes them have further left views. Yeah, I can see that. That's interesting. A different way of looking at things.
You can sway people's views and thoughts.
Oh yeah.
Someone could think, yeah. So
Without regards to what they actually believe, the further left you are, the more likely you are to be chemically unstable. Oh. I know a few chemically unstable people, just saying.
like me. Thank you.
No, like me.
Like me. On YouTube, I'm so nice and everything, and also all polite and everything. But like, I'm a no nonsense. I'm a
Oh,
no
I
nonsense
know. I've
person.
spoken to you outside of YouTube. Don't you worry about that. I
Yeah,
know.
baby. Yeah, baby.
I know exactly what you're like.
I'm always here.
lazy than my food can.
Now you're doing
That's
dishes.
good, and like for half an hour of whipping that up, it's a good like morning tea or afternoon tea or even lunch. Like,
So you work
depending on
tomorrow
what you
again? You go back to work tomorrow?
Yeah, so I'm doing 3 days straight. So I do tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday.
Okay. Hey, Sunday. So when you go back?
Sunday and Monday
After,
off, I think.
okay.
I
When
can't
you get
remember. I've got to
when
look at my
you get your
diary.
schedule? Your
Hey?
schedule is like weekly or every 2 weeks?
So we get week 1, week 2.
Oh,
But we've got a new lady starting, so she's just started this week.
uh-huh.
So now my roster's going back. Like I'm gonna only be doing like 10, 13 hours a week, which sucks. Like I wanted the extra hours,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't even get the chance to really prove that I could do it before they freaking went and hired someone. So whatever, it is what it is.
Yeah. A lot of companies, they're trying to keep
I'm
people
hoping.
part-time.
Yeah, well, I am only part time, but like my
But
manager only does 22 hours a week.
like
I
that's
just
what I mean.
want 15 plus. 15 or more hours a week I'd be happy with, a couple of days off a week. That keeps me busy. It's for my mental health, it's not for the money.
Uh-huh.
I was talking to my boss about it yesterday. I'm just kind of disappointed I didn't get to show that I could actually do the work, because for me, being able to get out of my house and go to work and be productive, it's helping my PTSD like more than all the fucking drugs and all of that shit. Because I've tried everything. And being a contributing member of society, fucking working, has helped more than anything.
Being a
I can't see
contributing
my
member of
phone right now.
society, working, getting on people's nerves.
Yeah.
I'm doing my part.
Yeah.
Danny says he works like 50 to 60 hours a week. It can be
I'd love to.
Yeah.
I'd love to work like I'd do 40 quite happily.
I don't even know how many hours I put in a week.
A lot.
No, I haven't even taken down an average. Oh my gosh. If I was to average this past year, I mean, yeah, I would say I'm averaging like 12 hours a day,
Yeah.
7 days a week.
Jeez. That's a lot.
Yeah, 84 hours. Yeah.
Wow. 80 plus.
Yeah. That's what I get for wanting to be my own boss. That's what I get.
Yeah. Psych.
I got a good idea. I'm gonna start my own business. I'm gonna work for myself.
Yeah, I won't have to work as much. It'll be great.
Oh yeah, I had it all planned out. You're right.
Yeah.
I get to go out fishing more. I had more time to myself. Da, da, da.
Yeah. Sucker.
All the extra time goes to doing estimates and running around and
And then
spending
traveling.
spending at the big box store picking up materials.
Yeah. Things very rarely work out the way we plan them.
Yeah.
I know they definitely didn't work out the way I'd planned.
My boss, he's tough. At times, and he could be a prick, but giving me this weekend off. He says I could take the 3-day weekend.
Yeah, that's all right. Oh, it's Labor Day coming up, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
You got your Labor Day long week. Is it a long weekend? Yeah.
Yeah. It's a long weekend. Yep. Monday off, so
No,
I
that's
go
cool.
home, get my baby, go be with her daddy.
Oh, nice. Nice.
I miss my daughter so much.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
Yeah. You know she lives with me, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, so it's tough, like not dropping her off at school on the first day, or just
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You guys have a different school schedule off.
Yeah.
So our first day of school for the year is like January, the end of January.
Oh wow. Oh
I think, or it's like halfway through January. It's
yeah,
been a while since I was at school.
the school's different for every place, right? For every country.
I think so.
Get 2.5 off. So wait, it starts in January. So when does it end? How long is the school year there?
January to December.
Oh, so it's
So I think school's out like 2 weeks before Christmas.
just 2 weeks. Oh,
I think so, something like that. That's what I remember.
so after the school year, you only get
And
two.
then we do have like school holidays and stuff. So like Easter, we get another 2 weeks off. And then there's like all the long weekends and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like Jewish
They're like
people,
proper school holidays.
yeah. A lot of people don't like Jewish people, but they enjoy the Jewish holidays when they get them off.
I bet. Any excuse for a holiday, right?
Any excuse. Like some people just find any excuse to have a drink.
That's true.
I know a few.
That's true. Oh shit! I was gonna make a coffee. Holy crap! I forgot.
You said coffee time?
Yeah.
That don't sound like a bad idea.
Because I've had my scones. I should have had a coffee with my scones.
Make more scones.
I can do.
Mm-hmm.
I might make some more on Sunday, or I might make some biscuits. I think I'll do Anzac biscuits next. They're pretty easy, like oats and shredded coconut and butter.
In your biscuits?
Yeah. So Anzac biscuits were traditionally made like during the Second World War because they last a really long time.
Mm-hmm.
With all the basic ingredients, like
You know what it is?
I think all the housewives would make them for the soldiers.
A biscuit to you
my
is
history right.
a biscuit to you is
A cookie.
different from what
It's a cookie. It's a cookie, not a biscuit.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it sounds like. Because a biscuit to
So
us
they're
is
like oatmeal cookies, kind of.
So, a biscuit to us is basically like the ingredients that you use to make the scone minus the milk. Instead of you use water, and don't add any like anything to it other than that and salt.
It's just flour and water and salt.
Flour, water, butter, a lot of butter,
Butter.
cold butter. Yeah, cold butter that you want to incorporate into the flour, because that's the most important part of it.
Yeah, see, with the scones, you're supposed to use like cube chilled butter that
Hmm.
you work it in with your fingers. But I'm lazy, so I pop the butter in the microwave and just melt it. It's easier, and I always end up with lumps of butter, so I just prefer to use melted. It
Yeah.
doesn't change it in any way.
Yeah, what people do is to shorten it up. They'll take the cold butter, they'll pop it in a food processor, and put the flour in
Mhm.
there, hit a few times, and you know.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I have like a little stick blender thing that I could use, but I don't. I don't really use anything because I don't cook that much. I don't bake.
My first
I
profession
should.
was
I
a
should
cook.
bake.
You heard?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like what, 17 years old. I started
Oh
cooking
wow.
at a restaurant. Yeah.
There you go.
17 years old,
My
and with the
son's
only,
actually.
and I got a job with my experience cooking at home only.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because you know how to cook, that's all that matters. Flame
Yeah, well, you
control.
got to start somewhere.
Yeah, you know, because I was a fat kid. I was a gritty kid when I was younger. Yeah, I was proud too, but I was so greedy. I was so fat. People used to make fun of me when I was young.
I was a skinny kid, and then I got fat, and then I got skinny again. Now I'm fat again.
Yeah, I was a fat kid, and I got skinny. I think I started swimming a lot.
Nice. The sun's actually.
I started swimming and climbing mountains.
Yeah, that works.
Mhm.
I used to do that too.
What,
I used
climb
to go
mountains?
with an abseiling group. Yeah,
Ah,
I used to go with an abseiling group, but I'm scared of heights, so I didn't abseil. I'd just
ah.
go climbing.
I didn't go. I used to go climbing
Roaming
by
around.
myself. Maybe a couple of my friends would go, and we would go just with our hands, no ropes or anything.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
There's
well,
places around that you can do that. Um, you can do that. Yeah, you can do it in the middle of the city.
yeah.
Over at Kangaroo Point, there's they
I,
actually prefer that you use ropes. There's like the anchors and stuff, the anchor points for ropes.
there was just one time it was like four of us. We started climbing it because one kid, he heard like that we did it, and it sounded like fun to us and everything. So he's like, "Oh, I want to go." So he joins us next time we head out. And
Yeah.
we get about 25 feet, 30 feet up, and he freezes, and he doesn't want to go. He doesn't want to go up or down. I'm like, oh
Oh
man.
no, yeah.
So there's like really no other way, no other use but to go up. Like that's the easiest.
One
That's the
way,
easiest.
one way or the other.
No, but actually, yeah, either you throw yourself down, jump down
Yeah,
25 feet, or take the easy way out and climb up.
keep climbing. Yeah.
Yeah. So we were there for about an hour or two before we could finally start convincing him to move a little bit and move up. And he messed up that trip.
Yeah. I'm scared of heights and I have vertigo, so I struggle with that sort of stuff.
Yeah. I've helped a few people out, a few of my friends out with scared with height. You
Mm.
know, yeah, especially one in particular, my daughter's uncle. He comes to work with me, and I needed help on a roof, and he was the only one there, and I had to get this done. He's like, "Oh," so so I'm like, "Come on, man, you could do it," and I coaxed him into it. I tell him, I'm like,
Oops.
"Listen, I feel the same thing as you." He's like, "Huh?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Listen, I feel the same thing as you that you feel." He's like, "What you talking about?" I feel the tension in my stomach. I feel the anxiety. I feel everything that you feel, but I just take it
Yeah.
and accept it. I was like, you need to do that too. Like, it's like if you take a deep breath or something, but like that, like you have to overcome that feeling. That's the only way you're gonna
Yeah.
break through it. You know. I got the work done. Needless to say.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, but I had to make them understand. Like I feel it too. I'm not saying I'm not scared. I'll admit that. Yeah, but I still feel. Saying like that tension going up there, whatever. It's not.
Yeah. Oh, it sucks. Like I freeze up because of my vertigo. I get dizzy.
Oh no, you better not go up there then.
Like
No,
I get
vertical.
like that inner ear thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you could
It
black out
sucks.
and fall down.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that vertical will do that to you. It'll spin you and black things out. Like, oh no, you don't belong up here.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's get you
My
on the
mom, my
ground.
mom was so bad. She used to have issues with stairs. So anything over like two stories, two flights of
Mhm.
stairs, she wasn't able to do it.
Oh man.
Like we have, so one of the attractions on the Sunshine Coast here is the big pineapple, which is probably like 5 stories high. Like it's big. There's a lot of stairs on the inside. Mum made it up like the first set of stairs. I went, no, I'll meet you back at the bottom. She
I should
couldn't
have
do
been proud of
it.
her. She hit
Yeah.
she hit a milestone. Yeah, it was more than 3.
Meanwhile, I got to the top and I couldn't look down because I nearly puked.
But it's like the opposite. Pull ups.
Mm.
Like, Ma, look what you done to
I
me.
made it to the top, but yeah, I know why she couldn't.
So you get your fear from your mama.
Yeah. Well, it's a chemical, so it's the inner ear, the fluid around the inner ear.
Mm-hmm.
So your inner ear will like move, and it's like a counterbalance. So it moves when you're trying to stay still, and that's what causes your dizziness.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's drugs and stuff you can take, but mine isn't too bad.
I
It's
know a
kind
few
of like
people that
that
have
feeling. Like if
vertigo.
you stand up too fast, that's kind of what it's like.
Yeah. I have a few people that have vertigo. I know a few people that have vertigo.
Yeah.
I stopped seeing somebody because of that. It was
Oh,
becoming
wow.
like, yeah, what can I do? I was just, uh, I was, listen, I couldn't take it. It was just getting on my nerves.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, like,
That's fair enough.
it's not like I wasn't, how is that word? Trying to figure it out. It's not like I wasn't, didn't care about the person, like if how they were feeling, if they were, that wasn't the thing. It was just, I can't put up with this.
It can be a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, it can be a lot. All right. Well, it's been nearly 2 hours. I think
yeah,
I might get
baby.
out of here.
All right. I feel you.
Get stuck into my fish tanks for a bit and chill
Do
out
some
and put a movie on.
water changes. Well, you're good on that.
Yeah, some little water changes. Yeah, it only takes me like half an hour to do that.
I can't believe I'm saying this. I miss doing the water change.
You're gonna get home and regret that statement.
Oh my goodness, right? Once again, you're right. you you're right.
You'll message me on Instagram. You're like, oh my god, I can't believe I said that.
I take it back.
Yeah, I'm up to my elbows in fish poop. I take it back.
You know, having that dirt sand cap planted tank, it
Yeah.
is so simple to maintain. I just add water to them. clean the glass.
That's cool.
I just clean the glass, and I'm to the point where I just have to top them off. I don't have to remove any of the
Yeah.
water.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, it just depending on how lazy I am. Sometimes I will just top off. Um, I have been really lazy with my fish tanks, especially with work. Like I'll get home from work at 6 p.m. and be like, I can't move. I don't want to do any. Like it's hard enough for me to feed the cat before I take a shower and pass out. So,
yeah.
I get a bit of like fish keeper's guilt, but I try and at least do like little water changes.
No, man, they understand. They have to relax. You need some you time too.
Oh, they're pretty hardy little fish. I'll give them that.
Sometimes a
So,
fish could go a day or two, even a week without eating. Not to say it's
yeah,
good.
I always feed them, so I try and do at least a water change a week on the 5 gallons. So
You said 5 gallons?
yeah, they're all 5 gallon tanks.
Wow, that's a lot of water changes that you got to do then.
Eh, they're not
5 gallons.
really. Like
How
I've
many
just got
five
little
gallons you
ice
got?
cream containers. I
So
got
how many?
5.
You got five gallons?
I've only got fish in 4 of them because my beta died.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah. So before I put any more fish in that or do anything to it, I want to
Yeah.
get some like I've got to get some Blue Planet water treatment for that tank just in case. I think she might have had something wrong with her,
Both my
like gill flukes or something. So,
both my bettas died.
oh,
Yeah, I got
it's
you
hard. Like I
know.
was doing water changes on her tank twice. Like I was keeping that water like pristine, and she just stopped eating, and then didn't eat for like a week. I was like, oh wow. I was like, well, I'd better go and figure this out. I got home from work one day and she died. Like shit. So, but when I pulled her out of the tank, she had like there was something hard in her gill, like in one of her gills.
Uh-huh.
So whether it was like the start of a tumor or whether it was, I don't know what it was, like a parasite or I don't know. But that was the only like physical thing that I could see wrong with her.
Uh,
So that's
I
sad.
get home and I notice that I get home, I feed my fishes, I start doing my little routine, and then
Hmm.
as I'm going by, I turn back and I'm realizing like, wait a minute, where's my betta? Like, well, I look all in the tank, it's gone. It's not there. So then I go to the other tank, it's gone as well. You know,
Oh jeez.
the snails had a fest probably.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah, the snails and the shrimp.
That's
'Cause
what
I
I'm
don't.
thinking for that intake now. Like I want a mystery snail. Or, if I can find something like Nearite size,
Uh-huh.
a couple of them would be cool. I don't know, something different.
In the
Um,
beginning, I didn't like all the snails, but I don't mind them now. They help keep my water clean.
they're
They tell,
good, yeah.
yeah, and I guess because it seemed like a lot, but now it balanced itself out.
Yeah.
You know, and for a minute there, it was just starting to overrun the place, but now it's like it balanced itself out. It's like,
Yeah, they do. They do, definitely.
and you know what I like about them too? I see all different sorts of colors, patterns and and they all
Yeah.
started and they s- and they all started from like one simple brown or gray,
Like
snail.
a pond snail. Mm,
Yeah, and all of a sudden,
yeah.
like they keep producing and producing, and then more colors, and then more patterns and swirls, and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
I'll put the
Yeah.
camera back
All
down.
right, guys. Well,
Go
thanks
ahead,
for hanging
girl.
out with me this long. It's been 2 hours, so
All
I'm
right,
gonna
thanks for
call it.
having
I
me
got a
on.
couple more things to do. Thanks for coming up and hanging out. It's
It's
good
great
to
to
see
see you,
you.
girl. And you know,
You got me on
it-
Instagram. Like, I'm pretty sure a few of you guys follow me on Insta.
yeah, I do. I got you on
I
Instagram,
can't remember what my details are. I don't know what I've got in my description. I think I've put all of my socials in there. But you guys can always find me, even if I'm not around on YouTube. So
yeah, I see when you
nice to
post every
catch
now
up
and
with
then.
everyone.
But I hardly
Yeah,
go to Instagram. But I do see when you post stuff every now and then.
yeah. I'm more on Facebook than anything, but I do check in like on my other socials. I've even got my Twitter back up and running now. So not that I
Yeah,
post anything on there; it's just there.
I'm on Facebook, but I don't. I haven't joined this account to my Facebook.
Yeah, I'm on. I use Facebook more than anything, like Messenger.
Hmm.
I've actually got my text through my phone. I get my text through Messenger and everything, so it's just all through that.
I like the way that looks. It looks like I have a propeller on my head. Fly away.
No, Saint Stills. That's funny.
All right,
All right,
Adele. It was
guys.
great seeing you. Thanks for having
Thanks
me
again.
on. Yes,
Good to
thank you.
see you. Thanks everyone for coming to hang out, and thank you to the replay crew. Be sure that at some point, once work settles back down again, I am gonna have to do some content at some point. I do still have a lot of plans, but just nothing I can do right now. So yes, stay tuned, stay in touch, and I will be back again very soon.
All right.
Thanks again. Still see you later.
All right. Good night. I mean, good day.
Bye.